Severe storms tearing through the Houston metro earlier this week, producing a powerful EF3 tornado in Deer Park, Texas. Moments before the twister struck, one officer raced to save man's best friend.
Yeah, joining us this morning is officer and K-9 handler Joel Nitchman and his best friend, Roni, with the Deer Park Police Department. Thanks for talking to us this morning, sir. We appreciate that. Let's take us back to that moment when you realized it was getting pretty bad outside. When did you say, you know what, I gotta go get Roni?
Absolutely. I'd actually been on the phone with my wife, who also lives we all live in the area, and she was saying they were in the closet hunkering down for storms. And I looked outside, and hadn't been too bad, and all of a sudden it was raining sideways, and I could tell the wind was really strong. Storm was getting really bad, and so I was worried about Roni. I didn't want anything to fly through the windshield and hit him or hurt him. So when I got out there, it hit the fan. And that tornado real hard. And so
why was Roni still in the car? You had gone in, had you just got there? What was the scenario where it was like, oh, you're just going to run in for a second and it was going to be fine?
Sure. It's our normal training day on Tuesdays. And the way our car is outfitted, boy, he lives in the lap of luxury in the car. There's a nice kennel there for him that he stays in. It's in a metal cage, so it's safe and structured, and it's big too for him. So he normally will be in the car during our shift and during the day, but I had to go get him. So I wasn't
absolutely. Joel, so apologies to Roni, not Ronnie.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes you don't know when you read these things. But tell us about, once you got inside, where did you take shelter, and then what happened outside as you were back inside?
Sure. Once we got him back inside, everybody was in the hallways. The Deer Park PD is really safe. It's a really strong building. So we wait from the doors and watched. And I've worked through Hurricane Harvey, worked through multiple tornadoes, but that was intense. And it was crazy when I went to go get him. That's when the storm really hit. I could barely open the car door. And a funny part, because everybody's okay, is Roni didn't want to come out of the car, so he was kind of, I was crazy, like, there's nothing I'm coming out here for.
I'm safe in here. What are you thinking? You know, that's incredible. You know, I'm just curious. I know you guys do a lot of training, you know, with these dogs and whatnot. Is there any sort of weather training that goes into the process? Because you guys have to deal with so many different weather events, like you said, hurricanes, tornadoes, the whole 9 yards.
Right. He will work. He's single-purpose narcotics dog, but he will work in the rain, snow. It doesn't matter. I bet you he would have at least tried to find what he needed to find in that tornado. So,
Joel, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. You said it's interesting he does narcotics, but did you have other canines in your office that potentially participated in search and rescue after the tornado?
Boy, that would have been great. I'm sure the area has dogs for that purpose. Luck, we didn't have any of those assets on the ground in Deer Park, but we did have immediately officers and fire and on the streets looking for people to help. And I was really proud of our officers and our fire department and the community. Everybody did a really good job supporting each other.
Do you have Roni with you there, or is Roni?
Give Roni some airtime.
Yeah. Aww.
My best
what a
buddy.
beauty.
Yeah.
He is a good dog, and he's enjoying his toy. So, good
Gorgeous
boy.
Stuff there. Well, thank you so much for joining us, Joel Nitchman with the Deer Park Police Department. And we're glad that you are okay, Roni's okay, everyone's okay there, because that was a really intense storm.
Back to doing what you do best, sir. We appreciate that. That's
Thank
for
you
sure.
for all
Thanks
that
for
you
taking
do.
the time.